Welcome back to Imperial Splendour, and we've just taken Morocco, as you'll notice from my previous video. Oh, sorry if you're getting some feedback here, let me just turn that down a bit. That really came back as a big echo to me at the time then. So, right, I've done everything I need to do here. I'm building the place up, of course, but I'm thinking what else do I need to do, and maybe I can afford to do this. Yes, I can. I say, can I afford it, because I have the intention of doing something else as well, so I might have to change that port in a minute. But what I'm going to do is bring all these chaps from here over to here. I think they're all full, aren't they? Yes, they are. Over to here, and then whoops, speed that up a little bit, and I'm going to get 2 lots of, is it line infantry? Line infantry, yeah? Can I afford 2 lots? Yes, I can. Great. In fact, that's all I can afford, isn't it, really? Oh no, I've got 978. Might be able to do something with that in a moment. So, well, not in a moment, next turn perhaps. So, what I do need to do is make sure the army are on board the ships. I'm hoping, because the Ottomans next door to me there have got no army in there whatsoever, that they're not intending going to war with me. Maybe I should... I can't afford it. 1,380 something. That's the one I was thinking, oh, what a shame, I've just built one for myself. I could have just used that one, couldn't I? Yeah, remember I built one in, where is it, Portsmouth? I think it's probably Portsmouth, isn't it? Back there in England anyway, so, okay. These ships over to... Yeah, I should have planned all this out, shouldn't I, really? Because I normally would do. My intention is to come... Oh, gosh, they've got a long way to go. I'm not even sure I can do that, actually. Actually, it's only 2 turns to get to there. That's good. Oh, it's 3 to get any further. I'm hoping really to be able to come all the way along to there. Well, let's see how we go anyway. The idea is, have I got any ships around here? I think I have, haven't I? Somewhere. Where are they? Maybe he's just over here, is he? Oh, of course, it's this one here, isn't it? Where can he go? Can he get there now? We could, but there's little point actually. I think, yeah, okay, what I'll do next turn is I'll move those ships up to wherever I want, perhaps to here, I don't know, and then pick up the troops from there. I'm expecting a rebellion in here. This place really is terribly unhappy, on a -17 at the moment, and it's looking like it might not settle itself down for, well, certainly not for these next 3 turns that are coming along, and it looks like they're going to damage a property as well. So anyway, that's all I need to do for this one. I can't think of anything more for now, so let's go for it. I might just check my ministers. I think I did it on the last video actually, but since... Oh no, I didn't. Look at that, there are noughts. Good job I double checked that one then, wasn't it? So it's the head who's the one that's causing me problems. So let's see what we've got here then. Honest, +1 to management. Zeal, religious unrest. Management, happiness, lower classes. Now that's worth having. What about this one? Tactician. No, that's an army one really. What about this one? Patron. That's really navy, but treasury administration, +1 management. -1 lower happiness or lower class, I should say. Not happiness classes, but anyway, +1 to management. Management, +1 happiness, lower classes. That's good. Tactician, that's more of an army one. I'll leave him. +1 to management. Right, now which one was it? Was it him? Bon vivant? I think it's him. Oh, by the way, La Manche. Thank you. If you hadn't have said La Manche, I'd have thought it was La Mancha. My French is appalling. I love the language, by the way. You know, La Mer de la Manche or something like that. Mer de la Manche. I don't know. +1 to management. To zeal. What was that? Religious, or is it +1? I think it was that one, wasn't it? Oh, look at this. No, that was the tactician one, wasn't it? Let's swap him with him. That's much better. Diplomatic relations, etc. Why doesn't it show me happiness to lower classes? Right, okay. Okay, well, that might just make a difference in here, you know, ultimately. What are we up to? 17. I thought it was 17 before, going down to 14. It must have been 18 going down to 14. It's now 13 that it goes down to, so it was certainly worth doing. Anyway, onwards and upwards. I'm hoping really for... Did I click that then? Yes. I'm hoping for a bit of a battle with the rebels in there as well. That might be something that I can actually do as a battle. I just didn't want to do it with mortars that move so slowly, dragoons that are largely ineffective against rebels, really. I'd rather have something a little more decent than that in there, so that's why I'm sending the better troops over and sort of backfilling the terrain behind them. Maybe I should have looked at my troops elsewhere as well. Just in case you missed it on the previous video, I've done a playlist now, by the way, up to date for all the videos prior to this one. I did it about 5 videos ago because somebody suggested to me that he looks for complete playlists before deciding if he wants to watch a campaign or not, because there are lots of, as he said, broken playlists or broken campaigns, those that don't continue. I must admit, I rarely watch other people's let's plays or playthroughs or whatever you want to call them. Where's he going? Oh dear, that's not looking good, is it? Was that Genoa? Well, it looks like I might be jumping on top of Genoa then, doesn't it, to sort them out soon. Yeah, so I thought I'd create the playlist, and it worked really easily actually. I just selected all the videos and then said, put them all in the wrong order, of course. And I think I just said order in terms of date, and it gives the most recent one right at the bottom of the playlist. I thought, no, that's not good. So all I did then was there's a button you can press that reverses the order. So select dates, so it orders them in relation to date, and then reverse the order, and they were all done really, really quickly. Anyway, building constructed. Thank you. Letter of demand Morocco. Well, no surprise there. What are they down to now? Oh, did I recruit some? Do you know, I'd forgotten I'd recruited in there. 9 and 9. What? I couldn't recruit in there. Hang on, what does that go down to now? 5. Oh, what's happening there? They're Spanish. Or are they Portuguese? No, they're Spanish. Right, and the Portuguese have still got here. Wouldn't you have thought, really, the sensible thing would have been for the Spanish to go towards Madrid instead of coming, over this way? Well, I'd be happier actually if they'd gone beyond there and over into here somewhere where they could maybe attack some rebels or something, but no, they're not going to do that, are they? Okay, let's see what else is going on. Where's that? Is that the same place? No. What did that say? Just workers on strike? Well, they seem okay, don't they? Oh, I didn't check, when I took that army out. I bet you when I took the army out I left them in the red without realising. Never mind, anyway, it's done now and they're back to normal. So workers on strike Morocco, we know about that one. This one, letter of demand Morocco, yeah, alright, okay. Next one, technology theft fails. Right, okay, well let's get him back in there, stealing again. I can't remember which one we were going for, but well, choose one. I'm going to go for division of labour. I don't think that's what I was going for last time, but it doesn't really matter to me. Newport emerges. Don't know. Make that a trading port, I presume. Can I? There's a fishing fleet in there, so yeah, let's get a trading port in there as well then. Good. And trade gained. +1 to subterfuge. Very good. Newtown emerges. Texas. Right. Well, I know what I'm getting in these places. Because the places are happy, I'm just going to get anything that's going to make me some money in the future. So we'll go for craft workshops in there. And what about this one? It's bound to be a place that's happy. Let's just have a quick check though. Yeah, double green. Can't be bad. So let's give them something that's going to make some money as well. The economy needs some income. Somebody tell David Cameron that, will they please? Bach has just died. Oh dear. Right. Now my concern though is not so much Bach. It's what happens over here. And I think I need some tea. I was about to say. But I might have to wait for one of those. Right. And I think I might just recruit some in here. Because I don't know where the rebels are going to come. Oh, yes, I know. I had my ships, didn't I, over here. I was going to bring them over and do something useful with them. I wonder if I take them all the way, actually. Then that gives this ship a little bit more flexibility about where it goes. Yeah, okay, well, let's do that for now. There's no harm in it, is there? So, okay. Now, if I... where are we? Right, if I get him to there... And then, where are we? Right, okay, and send those, apart from him, back to there. Good. And then him, I don't know where I can go with these, but they seem to be able to reach, or at least the army can anyway, so, oh yeah, they can do a long distance. It's really just the guns that cause me the problem, you know, that they'll not be able to reach anywhere. And I really like to get my guns in position, you know, because they're damn useful. So what I'm going to do then is bring these, for now, down to here. And then maybe, I don't know where to bring them out of there or not, you see. If I leave them on the ships, then they've got flexibility. They can move around any of these other places. So if he lands, it's quite a big place. So he could land here, appear any of these places, couldn't he? Or even over here. So it's a nuisance, really. But if I leave them on the ships, then I'll be able to move them at least, won't I? So I think that's going to be the only way to deal with that one. Okay, now I've still got 5,673. Do I need, as well as these here, do I need troops in here? And unfortunately, I think I do. So what I'm going to do then is recruit some of, I don't know, which are the best. They're 130 range. These are 150 range. You get 105 of those and 150 of those. 963 melee. 753 there. So I wonder which are the best ones to get. Arab mercenaries irregulars or Berber mercenaries irregulars. There are more of them though, you see, that's the thing. Right, okay, they're going to cost 1,425, which is more, which implies they're better. These here are going to cost right, 1,425 for those, 240 upkeep costs. 1,425 for those, and 240 upkeep costs. 40, 20, 30, and 30, 20, 30. Increased firing skill is attractive, you know. I'm going to go for, I don't know really. Shall I go for these? 2, 3. Oh, can't get any more. I wonder why that is. 14 something. They're all the same, aren't they? Well, I'm going to go for them anyway. I think I might just need a couple of infantry units up there. You never know, do you, really? So usually he wants to be in a place where he can get to me, but he'll probably have a more mobile force than I've got, so he'll be able to get to me with from a greater distance. So then I can defend from. Anyway, that's all the money spent for that one, so let's see what we get next. Didn't say anybody died, did it? So I don't need to swap any ministers or anything. So anyway, still doing okay for time. 13 minutes. So it's really just about where Morocco, or where the Moroccans appear, whether they're going to be in reach or not. Oh good, that means the Ottomans have stayed, I was going to say stayed loyal, but I don't think that's the word, is it really? They've stayed inoffensive, perhaps. It looks like the Swedes are sending more people to Denmark. They're determined to take the place, aren't they? Good luck to them. It really generates hardly any wealth whatsoever, and is very, very hard to defend. You know, anything can land on there, so you really need a full army to make sure that it's safe. And for so little yield as well. I can only think that they want it because of the Danish ships perhaps raiding their routes or something, but I'm not worried about that anymore. I've got my second rate, haven't I, in Portsmouth. So if the Danes decide to do anything, I'll just eat them alive, really. What's that building constructed? Good, that's the one in Morocco. Letters of demand, Morocco. Workers' riot. Where did they damage? Here, I think. Well, I don't really need that place, so do I move, or do I leave them here so I can move around? I really don't know what to do there with those. I'm tempted to just leave them there and see what happens. Okay, and then recruitment report. Yep, those two. Yes, of course they were taking 2 turns, weren't they? These. That's why they've taken so long. I was thinking I ordered those two turns ago. I was wondering why they'd only just appeared. Right. Okay, over to here. And I don't know, this one. It's so I can get my improved trading ports, you see, so I can get better ships and I can trade more efficiently. Right, new port emerges. Where's this one? I'll certainly have this one. Oh, good. Yeah, definitely want a trading port in here. And new town, Hungary. Well, it's all going to be about I don't know, infrastructure here and the economy. So let's see if I can get textile craft workshop, that one. So good. Some of them are metal, some of the textiles. Just I suppose it depends on the region that they're found in. So and over here, do I need a? No, I don't need a church. There's one there already, isn't there? So right, okay, let's get another. See, that one's a metal craft workshop. It depends on the resources that are available in the area, actually. I'll just go and have a look at the Genoans and see where they're intending to go. In fact, I can't even see them now. Where did they go? They came here, didn't they? They're kind of going in the back door, aren't they, those? They're allied, though, so I suppose I have to trust them. What have they got? Line infantry. Now this place really is quite exposed. In fact, both of those places are very exposed. They've got nobody to defend them whatsoever. I'd have to bring troops back if I lost one of those places. Then it's going to cost me a fortune to do them up, isn't it? You know, to improve them. But I might have to make Genoa a target if they're going to be silly about things like that. Right, now these should be on the return journey. I don't really know where to send them. I don't think I need them up there, you know, really. That's a very forward position for them, so I think I'll actually bring them down to here, which is far more central. In fact, there are some Genoans there as well, aren't there? Okay, which one can move the full distance still? Him. Ah, I can't really move him. Yeah, a bit too much of a risk, that, isn't it? Do we try? I'm just thinking about covering that port, you see, because it's quite an attractive target for somebody, isn't it? Sat out there on its own. So, yeah, okay. Well, let's take one ship over to there then as well. I know it's a risk, it's a sloop, but if anything goes for it, then I'll just I don't know. I'll retreat. I've got a sloop, so we should be okay. If I lose it, then it's a sloop. I don't think I even paid for it. I think I probably stole it from somebody anyway, so it's not really a big worry for me, that one. Right, I wish those Spaniards had come out and done something more useful than they are doing here at the moment. Where do we go? I think there's only one of them there. I think we go to a more forward position, say perhaps to here, and perhaps bring the guns out. In fact, I don't know really. Do I bring the guns out? Bring him out, yeah. And bring out. Actually, let's check how happy they are. They're -8. Yeah, they can only go down to -4. There's no way they're going to get happy enough. No way at all. So let's bring out the guns as well, because they'll be making. Oh, I don't even get there. Crikey. This is the problem, you see. They slow everything down so much. And now I'm off this road here. I bet you he appears up there. And the trouble is my guns can't be wheeled anywhere. You know, when they get on the battlefield, if they're not quite in the battle, then they've basically had it. So, and of course they're the Spaniards. Maybe the Spaniards will go for him when he arrives. I really don't know. But I can now, hopefully, repair this building, though. And improve my income. 809 left. That isn't going to be enough to do anything with, is it? So, right, okay, well let's see where he appears. That's what this has really been all about. And see if we can wipe them out and settle Morocco. This video really is all about settling Morocco. And this bit here should give me an opportunity to have a drink of my tea. Right. Who was that? I don't think it was anybody raiding my territory, was it? See, without having that, I mean, I can see the advantage of going for the stripy flags that that the Total War team went for in the vanilla edition. In that, you know, you could clearly see, you know, the tricolour for the French, etc. You know, so it was very easy to determine which country was which. But now, you know, Portugal and Prussia and France are all pretty similar, you know, sort of whitish flags with some kind of an icon on it that looks, I don't know, eagle-like or something, I don't know. Where on earth is he going and why? I just have to trust because he's an ally. Allies, I found, don't tend to break their alliances, so mind you, it does make me concerned about going to war with Spain because Genoa are allies of Spain, so they could turn on me, couldn't they? So right, Lower Louisiana. Well, that's not such a bad thing, you know, because I think I have my school or university around here somewhere. Yes, I have. There it is. Brilliant. Maybe now's my time to update that, but we'll see. Ah, I can look now, can't I? Yeah, they're all things I want, what with interchangeable parts, etc. This is the one I want the most. I've gone on about it long enough. Really, I'm told the 1st of March is when they do their update. So, well, no, I haven't actually been told that. I've been told March. So, I'm just hoping they go for the 1st of March. Technology theft failed. Well, let's go and try again then. This one, good. That's the rebellion that I'll come to in a moment. That's the one we know about. Agent recruited Austria, right. Always have to take them out of here to find out who needs conversion. 100%, 100%. Everything is pretty darn Catholic, isn't it, really? Ah, 40%. Oh, we'll do this one then. Okay, trait gained. I think that's good. Agent recruited. Was that Denmark? Yes, it was. I don't know where I'm going to send him really, but I think what we'll do is we'll just go and have a look at what the Swedes are up to. Why not, hey? And okay, I'm not going to be updating anything. Oh, I wonder why I built that one in there. I don't remember building that one. Rebellion in Morocco. Yeah, now I'm going to come to that one in a moment because that's what this video is all about, basically. Natural causes. Am I losing some more ministers here? Let's have a check. No, don't seem to have lost any more. So that's just going to be generals and various things like that. So I'll ignore all of those. New town emerges in New France. What am I going to have in here? I could do really with something that's going to generate wealth again, couldn't I? I have a port. This is the one that's connected to Quebec, isn't it? Well, it is Quebec. It's Quebec territory. So, oh, it's New France. I don't think we need another church. I think I've got one of those already, have I? Let's just double check it. 100%. Really don't need that. School, do I need another school? I don't think so. I think what I need is metalcraft workshops. I could get somewhere, well, the inn, I should say, that will get me some spies, but you know, so I can keep an eye on what the Americans are doing. But I want to get some decent armies together at the moment, so I need the money. So right, where did they appear? Aha, they're reachable. They are reachable because my guns were there. Can this army get to them as well? I doubt it. Well, I doubt the guns can get there anyway. Yeah, look, you see what I mean? If I'd have stayed in there, you know, with my guns, I wouldn't have been able to reach him, I'll bet. I bet he was too far away for me. Right, well, it does look like my guns from there can reach. Everybody can reach. I'll tell you what, though, it might be in my interest not to use these, because I might then be able to chase him afterwards, wherever he goes. If he runs down here somewhere, then we might have a chance of catching him, mightn't we? Right, okay, well, it's the guns are the main thing that win these battles. Yeah, so sorry, you're going to have to watch the guns, which isn't much fun, is it? Let's have a look. Maybe we'll just do the follow-up battle afterwards. This is just going to be a case of blowing him up with mortars again, isn't it, really? And I don't see any point, really, in going through there. Right, okay, let's get some troops together. We'll get the general, we'll get 3 lots of infantry. Why not? Join those up to start with. And what have I got here? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, because I've got these. And do I join up into there? I don't really need to, you know. That should be enough, but I do want some horse. Maybe I'll just add, say, a few dragoon units. Actually, no, maybe about 5. He seems to have about 5 units, doesn't he? That would give me a chance to chase them all off the field, wouldn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He might even have 6. Let's add another one as well, actually, just so we've got enough. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1 there. 6 over into there. Right. Okay. Right. Okay. All those into here, and then on from here. Right, I think we can all reach. Yes, we can. Right, okay, what I'm going to do is get into this battle, and then, yeah, it looks like he hasn't got any. Has he got a horse? Light cavalry, yes he has. Okay, right, I'm going to get into the battle, set up, and then I'll show you what's going to happen. If it's mortars, all I can do is apologise. Right, well, let's see what sort of battle it gives us. I've got my mortars on explosive shells. I've got all my infantry between the 2 mortars. I've got my my horse to each flank. I don't want to shoot at his horse. I want to shoot only at his infantry, because if his horse get away, they'll just scarp it and I'll never catch them. I really won't. They're missile cavalry, aren't they, there? So really don't want to hit those. I want to hit, say, I don't know, let's get one set on here. Okay, and the other one, oh no, they're the horsemen, and the other set over here. Right, okay, and it's all going to be a case of just reducing that infantry. When he gets down to around about half strength, or even breaks, I'm going to stop firing at them and then perhaps choose another target. The idea is to weaken all of those infantry regiments. Then what I'm going to do is advance towards him and take him on. I could really do with his horse coming to attack me. If I can get him to come and attack me, then I can maybe surround him with my dragoons and wipe him out. But what I don't want, really, is for my guns, my mortars, to target the horse and those to scarper. It'd be good in some ways, because it means then that he's without a horse, and I can then chase off all his infantry. But it wouldn't be good, because unfortunately the horse would just end up wandering around Morocco without me ever being able to catch them. So right, okay, keep out of their way, and now it's just going to be a case of continuing what I've already said. So there's little point really, I think, in watching that, unless something more exciting happens, which I very much doubt personally. Crikey, I thought it was a Union Jack then. It's not, is it? We got a hit anyway. No. 100 is that 155 out of 160? I think it is, isn't it? Wow. Okay, I don't really want any of these advancing. I think they're all just messing around. Do you know, these garments they're wearing just remind me of Moroccans that I've seen on markets, you know, when they come to Sheffield and they do the Moroccan well, it's actually a world market, but there are Moroccans in there amongst them, you know, so, and they just look like, it's almost exactly like that. Their appearances, the garments they wear and everything, they're fantastic, aren't they, those garments they wear? Very, very colourful. Yeah. But, okay, right, it's going to take a while, so I'll bring you back in if something interesting happens. But like I say, I want to affect all these as much as possible, dwindle them down, and then bring my foot up with my horse on the flanks, and then attack everything at once. I know I'm going to lose troops, but that's good for me, because it means I'm spending less money on the upkeep of these troops, particularly these dragoons. If I lose some of these dragoons, it'll make it cheaper. They've still got the same policing bonus from what I can gather, but I won't be paying quite so much for them, so it's all in my interest to engage him, but it's not in my interest to engage him and lose, so I really do need to engage him in such a way it's from a position of strength. Look at that, he's managed to lose some horse already. Damn, I didn't want him to lose any horse. 66 left out of 75. It's going to be a tall order trying to keep hold of that horse, in other words, not killing any of them. So, and in fact, it looks like his infantry keep hiding and reappearing, doesn't it? Anyway, approaching the half-hour mark, so let's get on with it, and then I'll show you what happens. Right, well, here's where it starts to get more interesting. I've advanced all my line as near as I dare, really, before I start to be at risk of my own mortars hitting me. In fact, maybe I should go just a little bit closer, actually. because my regular infantry can't shoot from the same distance as my irregulars, so it might be nice to be just a little bit closer so we can get more of them into the action, wouldn't it? Again, it's going to be a general charge this fairly soon. After a couple of shots, I want to engage very quickly along his entire line so that we take him out. It's very important that we get all of these taken out at the same time or at a very similar time. So right, okay, we're almost there, I think. Yep, some of them we can hit, others we can't. Right, it looks like the horsemen are coming forward. Right, okay, well let me now just... Sorry, I'm going to have to pause this because it all needs good timing, does this? So I'm going to take these off the auto-firing. Right, and I desperately need all my troops now to be going forward into an attack against his. So I just need to time all of this, I'm afraid. And the best way to do that is by far... Are they my regular infantry? No, they're not actually, they're irregulars. I could really have done with some regular infantry being in the middle of there, but I don't seem to have any, do I? They all seem to be in the wrong place, but... I don't know, what are they? Oh, they're dragoons, aren't they, those? They're dragoons. Ah, now that's good. These are the ones I want the most. I want those there to engage him here. So if I send all 3 lots of dragoons against those, that should sort those out. And I wonder if I just get these to stand for now then. Do I? I think I will. I'm just going to get them to stand actually, and then these here that I was expecting to fire with or charge with, I'm not going to. Or shall I? Oh, I don't know really. Let's get my other dragoons around here doing something useful as well, because they're just totally and utterly wasted at the moment. So let's get those around there. So right, okay, I'm going to run those round. Okay, so we're sort of charging on his right flank, on my right flank, sorry. We're charging him against his horse with my left flank troops. These, I hope, are going to engage over here and no one else. It looks like they... Oh, I asked those to charge, did I? Right, okay, well I'm going to have to ask these to charge as well then. I know I'm going to lose troops, and I know it's going to be bloody, and it's not going to be nice, but unfortunately it's just going to have to happen, because I don't want anybody getting off this battlefield, you see. So, right, okay, let's charge those in as well. These, what are they doing? Right, okay, charge those in as well. Now, these guys here should be able to sweep clean right across here. They really should. Okay, now, hopefully that's the end of him. Is it? Oh no, I've lost somebody. Well, I can't say I'm too bothered, to be honest with you. They're probably the ones that are snarled up with his horse. You probably find it's his horse that are making a mess of me. And his horse are doing well, actually. It's not good for me. Come on, wipe him away. You've got to take him from this flank here. That's it. Sweep through. There you go. Sweep them all away. Now these are just going to be sort of basic troops here. We need to sweep him off. Come on. Now, might even need to commit the general soon, but I just don't want to lose him. That's the thing. Right, okay, he's going. Which ones are they? Are they the horse? Yeah, they're the horsemen. Excellent. Right, those dragoons must chase that horse. And they are shattered. Right, okay, so they can carry on with those, and so can they. But those dragoons, they must go, or rather his horse must go. Right, everybody must be wiped out. Okay, bit messy, very messy in fact. And in fact, here are the rest of his troops now appearing that we also need to sweep away. They're going to go. These here can chase them. These can go for them. Like I said, I know I'm going to lose dragoons. It's just a fact of life with this one, I'm afraid. Can't do much about it. It's just going to be pretty messy. So, like I said, it's so important that nothing gets away. It really is. Now, dragoons over here, where are you? Why are they being allowed to get away? Oh no, they're mine. Right, okay, those there. Why are they being allowed to get away? Nobody should be allowed to get away. Come on. No horse. He's only got 2. Surely 2 aren't going to reappear, are they? Surely not. Right, okay. And they can't get away. There's only one of those as well. So, he's had it, hasn't he? I think that's it totaled now, isn't it? just so nobody gets away. What's that? 25. Now, they're ones that might get away, and these here, in fact, look at this. It looks like we're still fighting here, doesn't it? Wow. What are those? They are shattered. Okay. What are these doing? I wouldn't recommend anybody fight a battle like this. It's just that you saw how difficult it's going to be to settle this area. You know, the Moroccan area. So the only way really is to throw away lots of troops in achieving this, and cheapen my costs next time as well. So I think that's it. What I don't understand is why it doesn't say it does. It says battle, end battle. So I am going to end battle. We're chasing everybody off the field, so really he should not get anybody off this field. Let's hope anyway. So for here I leave my second leg and the 42nd foot. Thomas Hood, British poet and humorist. Faithless Nellie Gray, 1826. Marvellous. Yeah, we did French at school, you know. I ought to be able to speak French. Well, no, not really. It's probably because we did it at school. And I don't mean to be cruel to the French, because I'm playing as the French here, but we sort of never thought of French as an important language in the way that in previous times in our country it has been. Like Norman, for instance, you know, loads of things were in French, of course, you know, because of the Norman invasion. I mean, we're dominated by the French for centuries. In fact, some will say we still are. In fact, I'm clearly of Norman descent, or perhaps Roman, looking at me, you know, so I could easily see it. Right, we lost 308. I think we got away with all our units intact. Who did particularly badly? 22 kills 70 odd, 89 killed 124. They're our militia, aren't they, really? Yeah, that's where I went wrong, putting the militia in there. So I should have just put loads of dragoons in, I think. 17 for 28. Oh, maybe not, actually, they didn't do so well. 56 for 50, I think. Well, we started with 72. We've still got so many left. What about these dragoons? Lost 7. What have we got remaining? Anything with only a small number remaining? Dragoons 42. I think they're okay. I think we've managed to keep all the idea was to keep all our units and to destroy. Oh yes, that's the main task, to destroy all of his units. That's excellent. Now, one of the units I had here was killed, wasn't he? Anyway, I think so. Can I get back as well? That'd be even better if I could. Can those dragoons actually return? No, they can't. Oh, that's a shame, isn't it? I don't think anybody can get back. Oh, he can. And he can. I don't know how much difference that's going to make, though, to be honest. We're on a -9 now. If I exempt them, they'll be -5. All I need to do is get 5 dragoons back in there, or 9 dragoons, in order to completely settle it. So, how many have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 dragoons. 7, 8 dragoons. These are more decent dragoons, I think, actually. Oh, well, let's put these in, because I don't need these. Over to here. In fact, in some ways, it might be better if I brought the whole army over. Was it on 9? I'm now on 7. -7, that is. Going down to minus... I think that must be -3, but it reads as a 5. Not too sure, but... okay. What do I do? Just move the whole lot back, I think. Eventually we'll be back in place. I don't think I need both of these. Do I really need all these irregulars? And it's just going to cost me for each unit. So actually I will, because they might have a policing bonus as they are as separate units, just like the dragoons would have. So okay, who can't move? Probably the guns, isn't it? Actually no, they can't. So they might seem to be able to, but certainly not. Right, okay, so most of them can move somewhere to there. Now, who can get further? Pretty sure the dragoons will be able to. Actually, I think I determined that these could get all the way, didn't I? So, yeah, let's put those in. How much do they take it down by? 6. Just by 1. Oh, -2. Tell you what, we're almost there already. They are almost settled. Who else can get in? This is no one. Right, okay, all the dragoons can get a fair distance. Almost there. He can get almost there. And these can get not at all any further there, but they will do. Okay, so let's get him moving in to join them, and him getting in to join them, so they don't go round each other, and then he is going into there, or they, I should say, are going into there. He can follow those into there as well. Well, these troops now are surplus. What do I do with these? I think I put them back on my ship and send them somewhere. Do I use them to take these places? I wonder how many places Portugal has got. If Portugal only has 2 places and it's attacked Spain, it might not have many friends. Portugal, let's have a look. Allies of the Plains nations. Well, that's not going to worry me, is it? They're at war with Spain. How many regions do they have? Interesting. Regions? Wow. They have Spain and Portugal only. Now that's a tempting target. I could take out Spain and do Spain a favour by doing it. I'm not sure how happy they'd be to have me owning Spain, I must admit. But it is a temptation, isn't it? And that's all he's got in there. And I have my mortars. And my mortars, that force there would be enough to take that. The only thing is, I wouldn't be able to land my ships because of that big navy in there. I could march them from here, but no, I can't now because Spain doesn't belong to Spain. So I can't. I can't actually reach them. I'd have to land there and then attack them next turn. But in that time, they're going to attack me, of course, because I actually have a dwindling army there. Well, it's not dwindling, but it's not a decent-sized army, is it? I guess we should go to war with Spain. Not with Spain, sorry, with Portugal. And take those 2 areas, then they're definitely mine. Then it's easy enough to walk into here and take Gibraltar, and then the other 3 areas, whatever it is, that are over there that Spain own. And it'll weaken Spain in the process, won't it, until I've taken Portugal. And that means my back door is all covered. You know, Gibraltar, Portugal, Spain and Morocco, which is the gateway into the Med, would all be under my control, so all this back door would all be nice and safe. It has been safe because they're allies, to be honest with you, but it'd be even safer, wouldn't it? You know, and of course we'd have the lucrative city of Madrid, and look at that as well, and also of Lisbon, presumably that was. I know Lisbon because I've been there. I haven't actually, I've been near to it, but anyway, okay, thanks for watching, folks. The main thing is that we are going to settle Morocco. It was up and down as we would do. In fact, to be quite honest, I didn't need these at all, did I really? I could have left them exactly where they were. I just thought I wouldn't be able to reach in one turn, or I wouldn't be able to destroy them all in one turn either. So actually it might be an idea while I'm here though to replenish those that do need to be replenished. Not the dragoons, they're alright as they are, but these units here, do I do them? I think I'll think about that before the next video. There's no point in making the decision now because I've run out of time. Anyway, thanks for watching again, folks. Now we have Morocco under control. We had it last time, now we have it under control.